Hey guys, it's Abby, and today I'm going to be making a no mold, no bezel UV resin piece, and as you can see here, I'm going to be using shrink plastic. And while I have used UV resin to dome my shrink plastic pieces, I have never really thought to combine the two in this way. So this is kind of an attempt video. I mean, I know how it turns out, but at the time when I was making it, it was a new thing to me. So you're going to see how I did, and let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'm going to start by cutting out a star, punching a hole in it, and then I'm going to shrink it down. Usually I would color the resin before I bake it, but this time, since we're going to be coloring it with the resin, it's just a clear piece of plastic. Anyway, you can't see the star here, but it's sitting on the tray there, and I'm going to make a blue star, add my favorite glitter, of course, can't live without that. And I wanted to make a gradient, so I tried making two different shades of blue, but they ended up looking kind of the same, so I'm going to fix that later. But anyway, I'm going to start by, doming the pieces, pretty much what I'm doing, but in a thin layer. I'm going to add a little bit of clear resin here, and that kind of completes the gradient. I'm going to mix until it looks good enough to me, and pop the air bubbles with a lighter, and then cure the first layer. And then we're going to go on to adding some decorations to the piece. Now this was really hard. You don't want to put too much resin on because it's going to overflow, but you don't want too little because then it gets kind of lumpy and weird. So this part was a little hard for me. And I'm adding on some little charms here. I think these are for nail art, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe they're too big for nail art. But I'm going to cure that layer, and then I'm going to give it a final doming layer. Now you can keep doming. I would suggest doing multiple layers instead of like one big glob of resin, because like I said, it will overflow and then it won't look as great. But yeah, so I didn't show it in the video, but I did dome the back too with a little bit of blue resin, and I don't know, I think it looks like a resin piece, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And like I said, I hope to perfect this technique and share it with you guys. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!